Hi guys, my name is Jacob Schwessinger, and today, as my title slide probably gave away, I'm going to be talking about college and every kid's seemingly endless pursuit to get into the college of their dreams so they can grow up, have kids, get married, yada yada yada, and why they're preparing for college the wrong way. But I came to this realization through my 20 Time project, which was raising money for Relay for Life. Relay for Life is a foundation created for the American Cancer Society, which is the largest funder and backer of cancer research in the United States, second only to the federal government for overall fundraising. Why did I do this? Because I was passionate. Both my grandfathers died of cancer, my grandmother died of cancer, and my dad had cancer. So this was something that was very close to my heart and something that I could really have drive for and something that I could be passionate about, and I could raise money to hopefully find that ever elusive cure for cancer. So the event. I raised $1,850, making me the second highest single fundraiser at the event. The team I captained raised $3,600, making us also the second highest fundraising team at the event. And it didn't rain the whole 24 hours, so that was fantastic. We didn't have to get wet the whole time we were there. And what's the problem? The problem is the distribution of money. Myself, $1,850, like I said earlier. The other person whose Relay for Life project was to raise money for Relay for Life, see up there, he raised $1,050, also making him top 5 in the event, very nice. And the rest of my team, 10 kids, raised $610. And don't get me wrong, $610 for a charity is a lot of money. I really commend them for that. But the problem is that they weren't motivated. I had a lot of trouble motivating them to raise money for the event and to send those emails and to get the hustle going and really try and reach out and raise money for it. And I always had to remind them about the forms they had to come in, and I thought back to when I first got them on the team. I said, you know what, it's a great thing to do, great cause. And they were always like, I'm not sure, I have this going on, I have a lot of other stuff going on, and I hit them with the line, oh, and it'll look good on college resume. Boom, they were in. And I felt apprehensive about letting someone in who just wanted to put it on their resume because I wanted the money to come from the right place. But I also just said, you know what, it's money, who cares, it's all going to the right place. So I'll let them be on the team, whatever, who cares, But I was stressing them out. And with the one form they had to submit and the one day they had to be there, I was stressing them out. And because they have all this other stuff going on, and I said, you know what guys, no hard feelings. If it's too much, you can quit. I can find other people who are willing to do it for the right cause, and you guys don't have to do this. No hard feelings, you can drop out. And they freaked out. They said, no way, I need this for my NHS form, I need this for my college resume, I need this. And I said, oh my gosh, calm down, it's okay. You can be on the team, but you gotta raise some money for me here. So this led me to the conclusion that kids are doing things just to get into college. Things they aren't passionate about, things they don't care about, things they don't want to do. And this is the wrong way to do it. And kids obsess over the list to get into college, and they stress themselves out over the list. But look at my list. I have tennis, DECA, and all of these fantastic extracurriculars, and I'm not stressed out. Why? Because I only do things that I am passionate about. These other kids were doing things that they weren't passionate about, things they didn't care about, and things that really they weren't motivated to do. And they were stressing themselves out because of that. And because I was only doing things that I was passionate about, I was able to really succeed and not stress myself out. And I also came to the conclusion that when you want to do something, you will make time for it. Kids are obsessing over the list to get into college. And colleges don't want a list. Here's a quote from Mrs. Michelle Larkith, Associate Director of Undergraduate Admissions at the University of California, Berkeley, a school that's obviously on par with Michigan, Stanford, all of those fantastic universities. She says, universities, look at your extracurricular activities not for how many you have, but for signs of leadership, Larkith said. She wants to see students who have focused on a few things where they have risen to be a leader. And she goes on to say, it's anything that shows a student's ability to think independently and to leave others. And the part that I really like about this quote is that they look at your extracurricular activities not for how many you have. And kids these days, they're obsessing over filling up as many boxes as they can on the list for a college resume. That's the wrong way to do it. And they're stressing themselves out, which lead me to the conclusion that says, do things you are passionate about and you will never be stressed out. Like I said earlier, I'm in a lot of clubs, but I'm passionate about every single one of them. And I don't have to stress myself out for the next test the next day because I'm passionate about it and because I can succeed at it without stressing myself out. This is what 20 time has taught me. And if I can leave you with one thought, let it be this. This is why 20 time should be everywhere. This project they hit us with at the beginning of the year, where it was open-ended, I said, it came to me pretty quickly. I can raise money for a charity. That's very good. But I came to this, it's not necessarily earth-shattering maybe for you, but for me, I quit several clubs after I came to this conclusion. I said, you know what, this is stupid. I don't care about these clubs. I said, you know what, it doesn't matter. I'm going to quit because colleges don't want a list. I'm just going to drop out. And this is why 20 time needs to be everywhere, because kids need to have realizations like this. Kids are stressing out over, the list and everything to get into college, and that was my conclusion that 20 time has led me to. But I'm sure all of you that are here today who have done a 20 time project had a conclusion just as life-changing, as this. And this is what the education system in America needs. We need kids to be leading stuff to their own conclusions themselves, because the fact that I was able to come up with this conclusion on my own meant so much more to me than just having a teacher teach it to me in a classroom. I said, oh yeah, sure, okay. But the fact that I was able to do this on my own meant so much more to me. And this is why 20 time needs to be everywhere, because kids need to have these realizations, come to that themselves, so that they can go on and change the world and be less stressed out and go to college, go on and have a great life. Thank you.